next. All right. Jehovah God says, as a matter of fact, life begins at conception. Abortion is murder, declares the sovereign Lord Jehovah. Just because there seems to still be a little bit of confusion about that, let me be very clear when I say life begins at conception. That is how I feel about it. Life is precious to me. Abortion is murder. And I have bad news for you. It is going to be illegal everywhere. It will not be up to the states to decide. Abortion clinics the world over are going to be closed. They are going to be shut up, shuttered, shut down, like Babylon the Great, the pharmaceutical industry, all these, it's all going down, especially Planned Parenthood. All of the abortion clinics are going to be closed suddenly and violently. And the truth of how horrific abortions actually are is another thing that I am going to force you to watch. No longer will you turn a blind eye to these evils. Jehovah, oh my God. Please tell me not, oh God. No, he's gonna make y'all watch videos of abortions at any term. That's another thing that's going to be publicized, so you know how disgusting and cruel and evil it is. He's going to make you watch. Because it's one thing for you to never set foot in a clinic and say, oh, I'm pro-choice. Oh, yeah? Look what your choice is doing. Look! He's not going to let you ignore that anymore. He's not going to let you emotionally or mentally separate yourself from these horrors. Yeah, no. And as far as California saying, oh, well, even if they do outlaw, we won't outlaw it. People can come here and get abortions. You know what Jehovah God has to say to the people in California who think that's okay? I will set your whole entire state on fire and burn it to the ground. If you think for 1 second I'm going to allow that. Not going to happen. You can either step in line with abortions being banned globally, or you will go down in flames. I will destroy you. California is a place already prone to many wildfires and earthquakes. But the destruction that is coming upon that state, all I have to say is if you live in California, you better get out. But yeah, he's not going to let California do that. Again, like I said, the nations are going to be handed over into the hands of the angels, the judges, the leaders. They're all going to be the anointed. They're all going to be Christ's anointed followers that Jehovah God has chosen and put in place. He will set up a kingdom that will never be brought to ruin. So, yeah, California, I know you want to think that you can, you'll just get in. Nope. Nope. And if you even try, God will destroy you. Los Angeles and San Francisco are going down no matter what. Hollywood, it's going down no matter what. But to the Californians, to the people of California, God absolutely has and will punish whole entire groups of people, nations, states. So if you are in California, if you are a Christian in California, first of all, if you're a Christian in Los Angeles or San Francisco, get out. get out now, because there are not going to be any survivors in either one of those cities. They will be devastated and desolated forever, never to be inhabited again. They're not going to be rebuilt somewhere along down the line. They're done. They're going to be wiped out. As for the rest of California, I strongly encourage the people, the Californians, to pray as a whole, as a group. Because, in New York, that's another one that's... that reminds me, how could I forget? Speaking of San Francisco and Elon Musk buying Twitter, why do you think they're trying to tell Elon Musk to get out of San Francisco? They're like, oh, you want to buy Twitter? Like, get out. Elon Musk, I would listen if I were you. Get out, get Twitter out of San Francisco, because that city is about to burn to the ground. Yeah, but it's all prophecy fulfillment. It's all like, this is, now you can see why, like, when God told me that he's going to be destroying those cities, like he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, I was like, well, now it makes sense why he's being pushed to get Twitter out of California. Right? All right, so where were we? Oh, it was really about abortion is what we were talking about, though. Because the Bible also says a life for a life. If you try to have an abortion on your own self, once all the clinics are closed, if you try to kill an unborn child, your own self, because the clinics are closed, you just want to do it yourself, God is going to stop you. He's like literally physically not going to let you succeed to that end. Or a life for a life. In other words, if you kill your unborn child, you kill yourself as well. I mean, he's an iron rod. An iron rod. Like, he's not going to give people a choice. He's about to force things on people. He's about to force things down people's throats in front of their faces. Do you understand that? Jehovah of armies. He is love, yes, but he's also a God of war. He's also the most powerful being and entity in the whole entire universe. If you don't step in line, you're going to be taken out. It's forced. People have had their heyday. Humanity has had its heyday to lead itself into destruction, and that is exactly what we've done. God says enough is enough. I'm coming home. And I will absolutely accomplish everything that I have said.